Um, what was it? Oh yeah, being lonely. The other things is like, can you really be depressed? Can you really be depressed if you don't have a good reason to be depressed?
What?
But what is a good reason to be depressed?
Of course you can be depressed.
I don't know. I mean,
You can
you
make
accidentally
yourself
killed your
depressed.
whole family.
Okay, so that's the only valid reason to be depressed.
Oh, you asked for a good reason. That would be a
Yeah,
good
but
reason.
that was pretty far out.
Okay, you accidentally killed half your family. I don't know, other sad shit, like your dog dies or something. Or you
What?
lose your favorite bong. Cops steal your bong.
I remember that.
That'd be a good reason to be depressed. That was depressing for a little while.
Fruit bomb.
It was
But you
very
can be
relatable.
depressed over old shit. Some people do that. Never getting
No.
over stuff.
You're talking about like grieving mostly, Eric. But like depression doesn't need a reason to do this.
Then why is it being so inconvenient?
What'd you say?
It's awfully inconvenient. It's being inconvenient. It's inconveniencing others. It needs a reason.
It's mostly just chemical, but
Okay, well, I don't have any patience for that shit.
you don't have any patience for chemicals?
No, for depression or being sickly or whatever. I think depression is just like indulging in your own complaininess.
Whatever. That's so silly to me, the way you're saying that. Depression is self-indulgence.
Yeah, what do you do all day when you're depressed? Lie around in bed?
That's a symptom of the depression.
That makes me happy.
Never mind, I give up.
Well, I mean, come on. At some point, you gotta just fucking man up and get out of bed and get some shit handled. That's all there is. The difference between being depressed and not being depressed is whether
So
you
when
want-
you're handling shit, you're not depressed? That's what you're saying? So because you're handling shit, you're no longer depressed? Is that what you're saying?
Well, what is it besides you sleep all the time or something, right?
You can be depressed and be fully functional. It has nothing to do with you being depressed.
Then what does it mean to be depressed if you're fully functional?
Ugh.
I don't understand.
I think depression can be mentally changed.
That's not a good enough explanation.
I mean, it can. Like, if you're gonna sit around and do the same things, not talking to you, not to anyone specific, then you're not making any changes in your life. You're just gonna be doing the same thing. Your mentally will depress your mind because you don't have any kind of stimulation. And if you sit and just wallow in your own sadness, how are you ever gonna like overcome it?
I agree. Sadness wallow is a dumb thing to do.
I've had really bad social anxiety in my life. I guess you could say that was depression, yeah.
I went skydiving and all I could think about was how depressed I was the whole time.
But what does it mean to be depressed if you're going skydiving? How can you tell you're depressed?
It's a feeling. It's a state of mind. It's you wouldn't understand because polar FI, you know?
You feel nothing, basically.
No, I felt depressed.
Yeah, but it's a nothingness.
Do you feel sad? Do you cry?
I was crying while skydiving.
Were you saying, "Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful," and the tears streaming down your face?
No, I was like, wow, this is the climax of my entire life. I may as well just die.
It turned out you still had talking with famous people ahead of you.
It's true.
And now every day is like a new life climax. What is your overall purpose for living?
No, that's your problem now.
Let's start with how. What's your overall purpose for living? You've been mandated by the government to produce a mission statement for your life. What is it?
Mission statement for your life.
Hal fell asleep.
Oh, is he sleeping?
He's very sleepy.
What do you think, Neptune? Mission statement. Life mission statement.
Mine is to reproduce with as many women as possible.
Really?
Lie to the government.
You're off to a bad start.
Hey, don't discourage me.
I won't. I encourage you in that goal.
Say you still have time. That's what you should say. Don't say you're off to a bad start.
Hey, you're off to a better start than me. And I think you and I might have the same life goal. Okay. Who else has? I don't. It's not actually.
Yeah, we're gonna have overpopulated Neptunes and Erics running around.
No, it's not actually my mission statement. Hey, and reproduce would be the wrong verb anyway. I don't want to make a bunch of babies. Anyway, so okay, what's your actual mission statement? Think about that for a second. I'll come back to you. What's your mission statement for life? Grow a dick? You need to be happy with the gender you are, okay?
It's like so like hilarious.
Raise my kids. You know, it doesn't take as long as you think. They'll be all old and gone away before you know it. And then you'll discover you have to start your real life. We're all convinced by old people when we're young that our job is to reproduce, have kids, and raise kids. And then once you're done with that, supposedly your life's over and you start retiring or something. But you discover, oh shit, that didn't really take that long. And now no more family. Oh, now I actually start a real life. Because I actually get to choose from a position of being informed about life rather than stumbling into mistake after mistake, as was my want for the first 4 years.
But Eric, people had shorter lives and they made more children, like 100 years ago. Like my grandmother, she had 8 kids. That was normal.
She had good birthing hips.
Apparently.
I bet that 8th one was just like, boom. She probably just washing the dishes and just reached down and was like, wow. Your boob. Just that was it. She didn't even have to get any wet towels or anything. Apparently it gets easier each time.
No idea.
Then was your second one easier? Think about it being each successive child being easier to pop out. Was the second one easier? Well, that's good. I think my cat's gonna have an easier labor next time. 'Cause I'm not planning on getting her fixed. I'm planning on popping out the kittens. I'm gonna become a kitten mill. And it's easy to give. You can give them away. You can sell them for like $40 or whatever.
No, you're just trolling.
I'm serious.
Why?
I'm not gonna get my cat fixed. I don't believe in getting my animals fixed.
Why not?
It's violent to them.
Violent to them. What about all the kittens you give away for free?
Well, people want kittens.
Yeah, but will they take care of the kittens?
Well, that's their problem.
Okay.
I'm not the one who took the free kitten. I'm not the one responsible for taking care of it. Man, fuck off, dude. That's a perfectly reasonable position.
She's talking to the Anon.
Oh. Duh. I can imagine the reason I thought that she was talking to me is because I can imagine somebody having that response to like, you're not caring enough of the kittens or something.
Janelle didn't just say "fuck off, dude." You Eric, like she was better off you than that.
You really felt strongly about kittens, she might. I don't know.
If we're all depressed and mentally ill, at least we're not a dot.
We're not all depressed and mentally ill, or at least not more so than people in the real world. We're just more honest about it because this is the interweb.
You know, cats can get AIDS, right? And all
That's
kinds
hot.
of diseases.
You mean if I let my cat be a slut, she'll get AIDS?
Yeah. It's a real thing.
Well, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do?
Like 30% of unwintered cats carry it.
Well,
Some
then
can live with it for a long
you-
time and they die a painful death.
Listen, Susanna, I've already discussed with her the kind of honest, upfront conversation she needs to have with the tomcats in the neighborhood before deciding to mate with one of them. So,
Tomcats are all rapists.
when my cat is in heat, it is impossible to rape her. I can tell you that. She's always positioning herself in front of me and lifting up her back end saying, have at it, big boy.
Impossible to rape, yeah.
She is unraveable. She is so eager when she's in heat to get something. She's, you know, I can't imagine her saying no to the male cat. But she's a great cat. She's very nice. I like her. She's a good mother. I want to make a kitten video, actually, maybe with my phone. What time is it? I have to go to work today. 10 o'clock. Work's going to be fun and weird if I don't sleep at all.
But are you taking care of the kittens? Other than having them in your bed?
Well, I mean, the cat's taken care of.
Okay.
They're fine. I mean, they look like I was saying I'd maybe getting some food pretty soon. Right now they're eating milk.
Yeah, and soon they will start pooping.
Okay, well, I should move them in here. She moved them underneath the bed. She took them off the bed herself and decided to move them down underneath the bed. Why and when? She must have determined when they were moving around too much and she was afraid they were going to fall off the bed, is my conclusion. But that's because it timed right, you know? It was like, right when they were getting kind of walking around a lot, she took them down off the bed. That's a smart cat. She's thinking about the dangers of falling from high places.
Yeah, they're smart. Of course he's the cult leader.
That's what the orange vest means.
Every time Anon enters the room, they are cursed for all eternity.
It's interesting watching you try to taunt. You put a lot of energy into it. I mean, sure, we could boot him if you want. I'm just thinking, right now, we're winning the attrition battle so successfully. He's putting shitloads of energy into getting the slightest response from any of us, which is good because if he's going to troll, then he should pay the price for it, which is wasted energy. But if you want me to boot him, I could certainly do. So.
Why are Anons funnier than most people in the room at all times?
Well, they're not funnier. They do seem to attract a certain amount of energy because they say provocative things.